Hey guys, I'm Jagger, and we just finished watching the premiere of This Is Us Season 3, and oh my god, it was so good.
We loved it so much, guys. First of all, we love this show. It's so heartwarming and just family oriented, and it's like it's just such a feel-good show, and it makes us so happy.
But it also makes us sad.
It makes us sad too.
It's just really,
it makes you feel a lot of things, this show, honestly.
It's just such an amazingly written show, and it's just so fantastic. But
if you haven't watched it, go watch it.
You haven't watched This Is Us. You have such a great story ahead of you. Go watch it and catch up so that way you can talk about season 3 and watch it with us, because I think we're going to be doing reviews because we really want to talk about this show. Probably should have filmed a reaction for this, and we realized it like halfway through. We were like, wow, we probably should have filmed, because we were freaking out naturally. We were really like, we were really emotional and happy and everything during this premiere, so probably should have filmed a reaction. But let us know if that's something that you guys would be interested in, reactions for This Is Us. But right now we just want to talk to you guys about the premiere and what we think is going to be happening. First of all,
my favorite part,
the best part of this episode,
Jack and Rebecca. I love the flashbacks, and it's really nice because the last thing that we saw of them was really, really devastating and heartbreaking with his death. So having this episode be in the past of them like meeting and like their first date,
just made you feel everything. Like, it was just so happy. And
I love how Jack was just, he really wanted her to, he really wanted to give her a great date, and he only had $9 and he wanted to make it perfect. And
I love that, like, when he first like meets her and they like sit down and they have a little bit of a conversation, he runs out immediately and he gets Manuel there, and he's like, I met the girl, like, this is the girl. Like, he knew right away that that was your money. And it was just so great. It really was. Like, I love Jack so much. Like, Jack is like goals, like, honestly, he's goals. And Milo this season, looks so good, it's so really emotional. And I love like the beginning of the relationship. Like, the first date was so like awkward, and like he didn't have the money to buy her an umbrella, so he was trying to like save the money for games, but she didn't want to play the games because it's pouring. So it was just like a bad first date. And then they had like the thing where they like said like dogs or cats or mushrooms or pepperoni, and it was like they were total opposites, and it was just like,
but he really salvaged that date.
My god,
he really did. I love the scene in the car. I love that scene when they're in the car and she's saying about how like her friend told her that if it's a really good date, you leave something in the car, and she's like, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not that kind of girl, whatever. And she ended up leaving her jacket, and like she kissed him because she was like, it was a really bad date, and she's like, with the way you look at me. She
was like, this isn't that kind of date where you do that, but the way that you look at me. And oh my god. And then Jack said he's like, you feel like home. I've never felt anything like that. It was just,
it was perfect.
It was like perfect. It was just like a fairy tale almost. Like, even though like it was like a really bad date, just like the end scene of them in the car was just so beautifully written, and it was just, I love them so much, the two of them.
But then with the ending, he goes there with the flowers and the jacket and another guy.
Like, who the hell are you?
That's gonna be really annoying. I hope that doesn't like carry on.
I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with that though.
Yeah, but it's interesting because it's like different.
It is very different.
We're not used to seeing that, so it'll be interesting.
It'll be good. I'm excited to see like this like courtship of them, like, getting there.
We'll get a lot of angst probably.
Because it's like we already know where it's gonna go. You know, we know the story, but I think seeing it from the beginning and seeing like the journey of getting there is just so great. And one of like my favorite things about this show is how much life there is in it. Like, it's always about like the struggles and the beautiful moments in life. Like, you know, like you had like this couple, like you had Jack and Rebecca in the flashbacks, like going through like a happy time, you know, like they're young, they just met, and they feel something like indescribable when they first meet each other. And then you also had like some sad things going on in this episode with Kate and Toby, and like, so that's why like the entire episode, it gives you like some happiness, but it also gives you like the sadness too, like,
it makes you feel everything. Exactly, at the same time.
Exactly. And there's just so much life like in one person's like life. Like, you know, we see like I think it's the future, or something's gonna happen in the future that's gonna be crazy, but it's just seeing these characters journey from like a little kid to like an adult. Like, we see like example, like we have like Randall there, And like we see him as a kid in the earlier on in the show, and then at the very end of this episode we see him as like old man almost. So I'm really interested in to see where the hell that's going, because something is really bad
I don't know what's going on with that. I wonder if we're gonna get it at the end of this season, if it's gonna like, I don't know. I don't know where that's leading to.
I don't know, but Kate's not there, it looks
so
like.
Something's going on, something bad, I feel like.
Toby doesn't look like he's doing that great in that flash forward.
I don't know, it just doesn't look good.
Like the flash forward.
That scares me, scares me.
Well, because this episode, I felt so bad for Kate and Toby.
It was so hard to watch. Sad. It really was. It was hard to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens with it, because that scene with the doctor was just so heartbreaking when she told her that she wasn't going to take her as her patient, but then she did call her back. So I'm really curious on how that's gonna go, and if she's gonna be able to get pregnant. I really hope so, because I just want them to be happy. I want her to have a baby, and it's gonna be bad though, because now he is off of his medication, so it's gonna be really, really rough for him.
Dumped the antidepressants in the toilet, and
so that's not good.
Yeah, and obviously he's not gonna tell her, because he said he's like, I can try to get off of them, and
he's trying to do that because he's scared.
Afraid.
He's scared. There's a lot of risks with them doing the IVF, so yeah, they're gonna have a lot of trouble.
They are. I think we're gonna see, the actor that plays Toby, I think he said we're gonna see a darker version of Toby this season, so it's gonna be pretty, I think it's gonna be really sad, but I think it's gonna be really interesting to see his character go on a different path than what we've seen.
Oh, exactly.
Like he's always so like this rock solid,
a jokester type of character, so it's gonna be...
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with that. I really, I am like nervous for Kate though, because she really, really wants to get pregnant, and with the risks and stuff, like they said, there's a 90% chance that this isn't gonna work, but there's that 10% that they're holding on to, and the odds are really stacked against those two. So we'll see what's gonna happen with that. We really enjoyed the scenes with Deja and Randall, like when he takes her to William's house, like apartment building, and he's like, you know, I've had 2 dads, and he tries to connect with her on that level of like being like adopted and foster. Like she tries to get to her, and she's kind of like, we're not the same at all. Like you had 2 dads who you got to really know, and they both loved you, and
I think that she's very interesting, like as a character though, because she is very similar to him, but they're really not in that way. And I think that's really what she needed to tell him, and that was like a conversation that needed to happen between the two of them, because that way they can get to the point that they did at the end of the episode, where like she goes in with the sneakers, and her before that though, when she goes and she sees her real dad, and she gets all of that out about how, you know, you're not gonna be there, you're gonna miss, like, I'm exceptional and I'm gonna do great things in life, and you're gonna miss it. And that was so great.
Like,
and I
all
think
the applause for that scene.
She really needed to get that out, and I think that once she was able to get that out and have that closure with her father, and she knows that her mother has left the picture, she fully be like, accept that, like, this is my life, these are the people who want me in my life, want me in their life, and like that is what it is. And I think that I loved all those scenes. Those were great.
I loved it so much. I'm really excited that they're gonna adopt her. Like they're gonna sign the papers, and I think it's gonna be so good. I am curious though, because she did ask her biological father for a favor, and it was the shoes obviously, but I wonder if he's gonna come and he's gonna say something about her, like, I don't know, like I wonder if he's gonna try and cause some problems and some drama. I didn't think so.
I thought that was pretty close. I thought that was pretty, I thought that was it.
I hope so. I hope so, because I think that
would be pretty crazy if he all of a sudden tries to get into the picture.
I don't know.
I mean, that little girl's been through so much, so I hope not. I hope not.
She has those episodes back last season that it really showed her get there. So that's why it was so satisfying when she tells them, like, you could sign the papers, like, I'm okay, like, it's all good.
Yeah. The scenes with Kevin and Beth, like, when she's interrogating the two of them about their relationship and how, like, they're sleeping together, those were, we were cracking up, guys.
So funny.
So funny. And I love the line. She said something about,
yeah, she was like,
he looks like Batman and he's built like a truck. Like, yes,
I understand.
Like, we understand. Like, you see where you're going there.
I see that. Like, earlier in the episode, you see where she has this moment where she's kind of like, we really shouldn't do this. And then she looks at him shirtless.
She's like,
Alright, we gotta do this. It was like, I relate. Yeah, but I love this scene when Beth is like interrogating her about it. And then Kevin kind of like comes in and she's like, you sit. And then she's like, I can't even look at you go. Yes. Before he even sits, he like sits down and she's just like, oh, I can't. This is great.
Yeah, those scenes were so funny.
I'm so excited to see what is going to happen this season. And I would love to know your thoughts about the season premiere down in the comments. And let us know if you guys would like reactions to it. We would love to do reactions to the show, or if you just want reviews.
If you enjoyed this review, please give us a thumbs up and definitely let us know if you want reviews, reactions, whatever.
You can also follow our Twitter and our Snapchat. We're at City of the Feels.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye!